Greetings, mortals. I'm the cynical Zoro, and I'm joined today by my friend, the Spoony Ball.
Hello to YouTube, this is the Spoony Bard. It seems I've had my first Shanghai review experience, so I might as well approach it with a smile on my face.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, we have no footage of the Shanghai. However, please note that it contained a lot of crying, screaming, and forced humor. It's best that you don't see it.
Today we're reviewing Final Fantasy: The Legend of the Crystals.
The series opens up with a simple backstory of the world that has been blessed enough to be the setting. It seems insignificant at first, but if you know your FF history, you'll notice that the planet R is mentioned, which is where the 5th game takes place.
So chronologically speaking, this would be the first direct sequel to a main series Final Fantasy installment. I have to say, I'm pretty intrigued.
As the series opens, we see a man on the cliff talking about the slow death of the world, and Princess Lena at the Tycoon Palace, worrying about the state of the environment.
Terrible news, Your Majesty. The wind says that darkness is coming.
In all honesty, it's already shaping up to be pretty cool. The lightning strikes in the backdrop make the scene look so grand. I'm already excited to see what happens next.
No, Grandfather!
Give me back my cape! Let me go!
Grandfather, stop!
You insolent child! You let me
Behave
go!
yourself.
Let me go! Go!
Did I just jinx it?
Nah, I don't think so. Just give it a bit more time. This girl's name is Linley, a descendant of the hero Bartz from the original game. She's going on a trip with her grandfather to make sure the Crystal of the Wind is safe, because the other 3 elemental crystals, Earth, Water, and Fire, are already in danger.
And then we get the introduction of this blue-haired guy.
What's the matter with you? Are you deaf? Come back here right now!
Oh, watch your step, man!
Please tell me he doesn't play any significant role in this. Oh. This big tub of unfunny is named Pretz. The anime doesn't identify him as a descendant of the original heroes, presumably because he's a waste of organic material.
Just give it some time, Zoro. He does at least care what happens to Linley.
Oh, and you can stop pretending you're asleep!
Wow, I already have no faith in this character. He's like what would happen if a blend of Jar Jar Binks and an Asian schoolboy was out Dopey's anus.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Linley and her grandfather lose him. They start to talk a little about why he can't come and why we, the audience, shouldn't be subjected to him when this happens.
Grandfather!
As I was saying,
Well, that was pointless.
And seizure-inducing.
But there's no time to contemplate how that's supposed to be funny. There's finally a monster to fight.
Hear me, O sacred phantoms, guardians and protectors of the light. Answer my summons and come forth.
Whoa, she's a summoner? I can't wait to see what kind of Titan-level combat this could bring us. What is this?
According to this series, that is a chocobo. According to the audience, it's an abomination of nature.
Why is it pink? Where are its feathers? What purpose does it serve?
Apparently none. It doesn't even take a hit and it vanishes into thin air.
Well, I guess the chocobo kick wouldn't do much against a creature that size. Jesus Christ, man, was Chill Penguin your vocal teacher?
Roger! I'll secure the area! Watch out, Party's over, buggers!
Well, at least he has the perfect strategy brewing in his mind.
So here's this giant enemy crab, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Hey, you can't fault a good strategy.
So with everyone safe once again, the grandfather suddenly feels too tired to continue and asks Linley to finish the journey for him.
Suddenly, aliens. They don't appear to do anything at the moment, just saying stuff and looking weird so that you'll remember they are villains.
And considering how many other enemies there could be for Pretz and Linley to face, that's probably a good idea.
Why, here's one right now. After we see Pretz and Linley bicker for a bit, Pretz notices a giant flying ball coming towards them. Never mind the fact that it's completely ridiculous, but how is this ship in any way aerodynamic?
Well, if you think the ship looks ridiculous, just look at the crew.
They call me Rouge. I'm Queen of the Sky Pirates.
I wasn't aware Chippendales had a female branch.
So with the arrival of Rouge, our 2 heroes have yet another thing to flee from. Unfortunately, they managed to drop a bomb, you wish, onto the ship. Because apparently using the cannons to shoot the cliffside is nowhere near as effective as just climbing down the f***ing hatch.
Well, if they did that, we wouldn't get this comedy gold.
Oh, he's gonna pay.
I like it when the can hit the floor.
So after that, Pritz and Screw it, I'm just gonna call you Jerry. So after that, Pritz and Jerry drive off to... Okay, why did the trees look like bongs? Why did the leaves look like actual marijuana leaves?
Oh, well, isn't it obvious? They've gone to the writing forest, the same place the writers of really weird movies and TV shows go when they need some inspiration. Clearly the writers of this series have not gone here, because I haven't seen one original thing so far.
What about that abomination of nature?
Nah, that's just laziness. I wouldn't say that's the result of a high.
But anyways, in this forest, Jerry uses her yin-yang earring to find the way to the Temple of the Wind, hoping that a spirit will guide her there.
It's that way. Thanks, Spirit.
Wow, this makes GPS look ancient. I wonder what else it could be used for. Magical Spirit, I lost the AC adapter to my camera. Can you please help me find it? Oh, here it is. It was under the futon the entire time. Thanks, Spirit.
Ryan, did you take my earring?
Wait, I swear.
So with the way to the temple revealed, they only have one more obstacle to face. A Darude sandstorm.
No! Keep the review focused.
Aww.
They decide to drive directly into it, ignoring the fact that the motorcycle they're driving could flip over and crush them at any moment. But then, I guess Linley's grandfather gives her advice through another yin-yang earring.
Open the doors with your wisdom and trust the crystal to reveal itself.
Sorry, Gramps, but the sandstorm has a job to do. Rid us of these annoying characters. Now maybe we can finally catch a break from the headache these two have been giving us. Aw man, there was almost a panty shot there. But I couldn't see it. Just finished them already, Sandstorm.
Chosen one, let your spirit blow on the breath of heaven.
Yay, fan service. Alright, well now that we've got that, let's...
That was too much fan service, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like 5 panty shots in 30 seconds. I feel like this is going to happen a lot throughout the video.
You want a counter? I am handling the editing after all.
Yep, right down there. Let's be prepared for it.
Well, we can at least rest assured that Pretz is... Ah, damn it!
Well, now that they finally arrived at the temple, we actually get a pretty atmospheric introduction to it. The ethnic music is fitting, the sun creeping around the sides of the cliff as they approach is a nice touch, and the stillness of the environment makes everything seem rather mysterious.
Too bad it's ruined by the stupidity that is Linley.
It's the Temple of the Wind.
No! Thankfully, we do get some time without Pretz when he gets an idea on how to get inside.
Don't move, I'll be right back!
However, we are still left with Linley's blank expression and gratingly slow understanding of what she needs to do to get in the temple. Especially since all it amounts to in the end is... Meanwhile, Pretz is busy making Rouge and her nowhere near as appealing crew fly to the temple to give the heroes a lift. You know, I have to give him credit, he does at least have helpful ideas.
I'd probably like him more if he would stop screaming like pros having intercourse.
Once Pretz and Linley finally reach the entrance, Rouge is alerted to danger by her crew.
Well, who is it?
A Tycoon gunboat, a big one.
It's the Iron Wing.
Blasphemy! This must be the work of some fiendish band of temple thieves trying to steal the Crystal of the Wind!
Okay, so in addition to alien robots and dominatrix pirates, now they're facing the stereotypical military general. This seems like one too many enemies to face all at one time.
Well, something tells me that a few of them might become friends.
How do you know?
Only one of them is comprised of aliens.
Well, that sounds about right to me.
So, pointless slapstick and a few panty shots later, the two arrive at the Crystal of the Wind, and some more exposition from flashlight goggles here tells us the Tycoon is the only kingdom that has their crystal in its rightful place.
Pretz and Jerry go to grab it, but as soon as they touch it, seizures happen.
Okay, I'm calling a big-lipped alligator moment on that.
I don't know, I don't think the series is bad enough to leave that unexplained.
You wanna bet on it?
Okay, loser says the pink chocobo is better.
Deal! Wait, what?
So after whatever the hell that was, Linolee picks up the crystal, and as the descendant of Bart's, this happens.
No, you don't! Come out of there!
Well, this is really riveting and all, but we've gone 4 minutes without a panic shot. Isn't there some way we can...
Oh my god! I just love how gawking at girls has somehow a plot device in this series.
I'm just confused as to why it had to manifest there.
Because fans of us, that's why!
But anyways, with that scene out of the way, they finally decide to make their way to someone who will know what's going on with her, thus concluding the first episode.
When the second episode begins, Mr. Nose Hairs finally arrives to confront our heroes.
Your impertinence is very amusing. Now hand it over, thief. What? What do you think? The crystal!
I would say he's shooting the scenery, but everything's a bit too minimalistic. He's clearly starving for more.
I am about to lose my temper! See, I just lost my temper!
However, the heroes quickly realize that the commander is nothing more than a roadblock to their adventure, so they ditch the scene. But he has a gun!
But as it turns out, Rouge has been eavesdropping on the conversation the whole time. She wants the Crystal of the Wind for herself, so she rains canisters of noxious gas on the heroes, killing them instantly.
My dear old friend Valkus, commander of the Iron Wing.
You again? What have you got against us?
Or they stay alive and shout some more.
And so the heroes are captured and placed on Rouge Island, the most remote amusing part that stolen treasures can buy.
The party is tortured for a short time, or excuse me, Pretz is whipped exactly once just so he can have a cliche comeback line.
Whatever you do to me, I'm gonna pay you back twice over.
But Rouge has even more in her cleavage for Pretz.
Don't you mean sleeves?
Do you see any?
I think he's responding well.
Okay, if you're going to show us horrific torture, why don't you actually show it instead of making Pretz's pig-ass face the only thing I can see for half a minute, and his Titus laugh the only thing I can hear?
Also, a couple of whys here. Why is Pretz wearing a thong? And why do those robots look like that creepy uncle everyone has?
I'm just wondering how Eggman Helsing finds this sexy in any way.
Keep laughing. Laughing, screaming, suffering! Oh.
She's magnificent.
So after that assault on the senses, Pretz still isn't talking, so Rouge proceeds to choke Linolee only for Pretz to kick her in the back. And apparently that's all it takes for her to completely stop the interrogation.
That's some kid. Amazing.
Well, at least you didn't offer to make him a pirate like that stupid Aladdin sequel.
And so, with the torture out of the way and Tycoon tracking Big Nose Sid, we get probably the best performance in the movie. Brace yourselves for the Shakespearean majesty that is Valkus.
I wish I'd never seen the vixen! Valkus, now you must choose between your duty and your heart. Are you a soldier or a lover?
Never before have I seen such grace.
If you're done, fat man, could you give me a hand?
Huh?
Oh my god! We hope you can excuse us, loyal audience, because the next 30 seconds will be very stupid.
Well, sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz, you sound like a majestic f***ing eagle. Do you sing? Harmonize with me, maggots!
I don't know if I can.
So before you can stop laughing at how ridiculous that performance was, Jerry starts to feel sick.
Huh?
I don't believe it. The crystal of the wind.
Thanks, Valkus. I never would have known.
So once the crystal comes out, a ghostly figure appears from the floor, as the exposition immediately following tells us it's Mid, Sid's grandson from FF5, who for some reason lost his nose and half his hair.
After some stupid slapstick, he tells somebody named Descunos is after the crystals, and if they are not retrieved, death will befall the world. The whole time this is happening, Pretz wants Jerry to paint him like one of her French girls.
Oh no, there's a kid in the room!
Oh, don't worry, he's plenty hot and bothered with Jerry.
Oh dear, what shall I do? I can see it in her eyes, she's in love with me.
Nope.
And so if Pretz's ball's history, and the first good idea anyone's had so far...
That boy's hopeless. Someone shoot him and put him out of his misery.
Further cementing him as my favorite character, Jerry is forced out of the normal cell by a second set of bars from the ceiling. I guess Rouge is glad that Jerry wasn't standing a step forward from where she normally was. Otherwise, the whole series would end right there.
Literally is taken to Rouge's chambers, presumably so she can cut the crystal out of her butt, and Pretz manages to break out. Once he gets to the chambers, she's not doing anything of the sort.
As you can see, nothing too gruesome. I'm making her drink prune juice, 6 glasses of it so far.
Prune juice?
But then he grabs a sword out of the bin, conveniently placed right next to him, and proceeds to teach the pirates a lesson.
Yeah, that's not funny in the slightest, but at least he's humane?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back and play that again.
Bell boobies?
Oh no.
What was that? What are those? What are those?
It just keeps getting better and better.
Tell me, why were those bells boobs? I do not get it. I do not get it. What were the... I don't get it. Why are those bells boobs?
Zoro, we've still...
I can't do it, Spoony!
Well, guess what? I don't care. We've got to end the madness somehow, and the only way we can is to come out the other side.
Why can't we commit seppuku?
We both know you'd never do that.
We gotta draw the line somewhere.
Zoro!
Goodbye, creepy uncle. Goodbye, bell boobies. Goodbye, anime. Goodbye. Ah!
Oh no, I am not letting you.
No! Why have you forsaken me?
Simple. You haven't finished your job.
Santa Christ, please have mercy on me.
So after whatever the hell that was, Pretz and the walking ass cheeks escape the fortress. They have a mostly boring motorcycle chase full of reused animation. They finally arrive at the exit where Rouge waits for them, and Valkis intervenes.
Please, madam, I know you're upset, but really, violence never solves anything. Trust me, I'm a military man. I should know.
Well, at least it's not like one of those Disney sitcoms where they contradict their words with their actions immediately after.
Take that, you scum!
You're doing it wrong. Walk up the street, not across it.
You don't know me!
Now that the alien robots have caught up with the protagonist, Pretz has to lead them away. He drives them into the explosive room where he uses 2 of his bombs to blow the island sky high.
Oh, does this mean he's finally gone? My suffering is over!
Well, we've still got the airhead and the pirate that doesn't sound like she cares about her island being destroyed.
My beautiful island, my dreams of glory, gone.
As long as Valkis is there to balance it out, I'm fine.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
So Tycoon has finally found Valkis, everyone's finally safe, but Mid has something to say.
You're a dog-like follower, Pretz? Oh, he's right over there.
No.
You can't be serious.
I feel sick.
How the did he survive that?
Jeez.
No! 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 Ow! 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 Ow!
See ya on the better channel.